Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first vlog of 2025. So I'm literally just sitting on my floor right now. I have my little makeup bag here and I thought we could get ready together. It's obviously been quite a little bit of time since I uploaded a YouTube video. And I kind of just wanted to catch you guys up on what's been going on. There's honestly really not that much to tell other than I was really just locked in at the end of the year on work. So a lot of my freelance projects really picked up in the last quarter of the year. And then obviously things really picked up with Instagram as well. So I was really just focusing on creating content for Instagram, working on my freelance projects. And I just didn't really feel like YouTube was a priority. So I decided to kind of put YouTube on the back burner for the last quarter of 2024. And I figured we would revisit in the new year, see how I'm kind of feeling about it. The thing about YouTube is that it's actually so much work, especially when it comes to the whole editing process. I know that it's something that I'll get used to over time. It's just, again, it's just not something I was able to prioritize while also focusing on everything else that had really started to pick up at the end of the year. But the other thing about YouTube is that it's one of my favorite forms of content to consume. I always have a YouTube video on in the background, like while I'm doing my makeup or while I'm cooking. It's literally just part of my daily routine. I've been watching YouTube for years, and like I said, it's one of my favorite forms of content to consume. And in 2025, I really want it to be one of my favorite forms of content to create. I really enjoy the filming process and I do like editing the videos. It's just a lot of work, as I said. Yeah, really time consuming. So it can be kind of hard to juggle everything and then figure out what I should be prioritizing, especially as a new creator on YouTube. I'm not really seeing much traction yet, which is obviously fine. I'm definitely willing to put a lot of effort into it and hope to kind of see it grow over time. And it's also just kind of like a passion project for me in a way. And it's like a fun, creative hobby outside of, Instagram and everything else that I do. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So we are currently 3/4 of the way through January already, which is insane to me. I feel like January just completely flew by this year, which typically January drags on forever and ever and feels like it's never gonna end. But I think it's actually because I had quite a bit of work at the beginning of the year. I went to a little cottage up north where I actually collaborated with the cabin, which was really cool. That was one of my first ever like Airbnb collabs that I've ever done. So that was really cool. And I took advantage to shoot a couple of other collabs while I was there. So I was super busy within the first couple of weeks of Jan, which honestly was great. And I feel like it kind of made the month a little bit less depressing in a way, because normally January is, especially in Montreal, if you guys live here, you guys know it is so cold and depressing and you just never want to leave your house. The other thing that I find a little challenging about January is that I always feel like there's so much pressure to set goals and implement new habits like right away from the get-go at the beginning of the year. And to be honest, at the beginning of the year, I'm still in holiday mode. I'm like not ready to tackle the year, and I find it can be really daunting to like set all these really big goals for yourself. Yeah, just like the pressure of setting the goals and then starting to work towards those goals right away is really scary and daunting, as I said. So that is why I find January a little bit difficult. And obviously, like, I'm watching a ton of content on Instagram and YouTube that's like, get your life together, basically, new year, new me. All of these people setting these crazy goals for themselves and like being super productive. And that's just like not the vibe that I'm typically in at the beginning of the year. So yeah, I decided to take a little bit slower this year. I honestly just like sat myself down and was like, look, what is the rush? Why do I need to set all of these insane goals, or not even insane goals? They could be the simplest goals, but why do I need to rush this process? Why can't I take the entire month of January to kind of plan out my year, really reflect and think about what I want for myself this year and what are the things that I want to focus on? Just really take the time to do it, because during the holidays, that's just not what I feel like doing. I want to spend time with friends and family. So that is kind of what I did. I only made my vision board like 2 weeks into the year, and it's fine. And honestly, just for you guys too, like if setting goals and making your vision board isn't something that you've done this year and you feel like it's too late, it's definitely not. There is really no timeline for this type of stuff. Like, yes, it's January, but it's also winter, and it's literally a time to kind of slow down and take care of yourself. So if this isn't, the right time for you to kind of reset your life, that's fine. You could do that in March. You could do that in April. You could do that, when summer starts, because maybe that's when you feel the most energized and the most productive. So yeah, honestly, I just think don't get influenced by what you're seeing online, because I know that can really affect my mental health and just like the amount of pressure that I put on myself. So all that to say, I actually have made my list of goals for the year. And one of my work goals is obviously to get back on YouTube, start posting consistently. I know that I mentioned last year that I wanted to get one vlog out every week, which seems like a really big feat considering that I basically quit YouTube after like a month of uploading. Like I said, it's a lot of work, but I really, really, really want to get back into it. And I, again, love consuming YouTube content, and it's just really fun. So yeah, I'm really excited for 2025. It's actually going to be my second full year of doing social media and freelance social media full time. So yeah, I'm really excited to see where this year goes. I'm currently in the process of brainstorming some content ideas, but I would really love to know what you guys want to see from me. So if you guys want to share that, anything that you want to see from me, let me know. I'm obviously going to keep doing my weekly vlogs. And I'm saying this here because I want to hold myself accountable. I want you guys to hold me accountable. But yeah, I'm going to keep uploading my weekly vlogs regardless of who's watching and who's not. If you saw something in my teeth throughout this entire clip, no, you didn't. Can't believe I didn't see that. Basically, I am getting ready right now because I am actually heading out to go to a nail appointment because my nails are in desperate need of some TLC. I got these done like a couple days after Christmas, and they're due. They're actually cracking. So the situation is dire. I'm going to try to take Winnie out on a walk, like a quick walk before I leave. It is so cold today, you guys. It's like -20, and that is really not a vibe, especially for picking up dog poop. And then I'm gonna rush over to my nail appointment, and I will take you guys along with me, and I will show you guys what I'm getting. I had told myself that I was gonna figure out what my nail design would be last night, and I completely forgot to do that. So I have no idea what I'm gonna get done today. It'll be a surprise for both of us. So that is all. I'm gonna stop yapping now, and I'm going to head out, and I will catch up with you guys later. Okay, so I'm back home now. My nails are done. I'm obsessed with how they turned out. It's kind of giving like strawberry shortcake meets Valentine's Day. I wanted something intricate, but that still kind of looked neutral and simple. This is my idea of a neutral nail. So it's about 3:30 now, and I had like an early brunch kind of lunch situation, so I'm getting a little hungry, and I've been sitting in the nail salon for like almost 3 hours. So I'm gonna show you guys one of my fixation snacks that I've been making lately. I sometimes have it for breakfast too, but I don't find it holds me over for very long, so it's kind of the perfect snack. So it's actually a chia seed pudding. I'll show you guys what it looks like, because I made this last night and it's been sitting in the fridge overnight. So I don't know if you guys can see that. kind of looks like this. I need to give it a little mix, but it's essentially chia seeds, almond milk, a little bit of oat milk, just because I didn't have enough almond milk, vanilla extract, and maple syrup, and that's literally it. It's so good. And this is the almond milk that I use. It's only 2 ingredients, so it's super clean and simple, but somehow super creamy. So it's the perfect milk to use for this recipe, in my opinion. And then what I'll do is I'll top it off with a little bit of banana and whatever other fruits I have on hand. Today I have a kiwi and some strawberries. And then I top it off with some granola. This is like my favorite granola. I know it's probably not the cleanest or the best granola, but it's just the one I like. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna assemble the bowl and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so I'm gonna eat this now, and then I have a little bit of work to do. It's already 4 o'clock, so we gotta get a move on. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna get some work done, and then I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. Okay guys, so it's much later now. I am currently in my PJs. I'm in bed. I have my tea here, as well as some dill pickle chips, my guilty pleasure. Listen, I don't keep chips in the house for a reason, especially these ones. These are like my favorite chips ever. So I'm not the type of girl who craves a sweet treat. I love a salty snack. So once the bag is finished, we will not be repurchasing, but they're here, so here we are. I haven't really been feeling like reading lately. It's like one of my goals to start reading again because I completely fell off at the end of last year, but I really want to get back into it. I'm just haven't been feeling it. I'm going to be watching a movie. I've been on like a horror movie kick lately. If you know me, you know that I love a good horror movie or a bad one. I love them all. So that's what I'm gonna do now. One thing I have been implementing though is a new little cozy hobby. Okay, Winnie just got back from a walk, so he is super excited. Yeah, one thing I've started doing, or one thing I've noticed, is that when I'm watching TV or a movie or whatever, I always need to be doing something with my hands, and typically that's just me scrolling on my phone, which I really want to get out of the habit of doing. So I actually started coloring a couple weeks ago, and I started coloring on my iPad just because I didn't want to commit to getting like a bunch of coloring books and all these really expensive markers if it wasn't going to be something that I would actually commit to. I'm sure you guys have seen all of these coloring TikToks during the Christmas period. I mean, maybe I'm on Coloring Talk alone, but I don't think so. I think you guys are there with me, and I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I got sucked into it. I still don't think I'm gonna actually invest in the markers and the coloring books just because I'm the type of person to kind of like fall off hobbies pretty easily. I think it's because I get super obsessed with them and I do them like nonstop to the point where I just kind of get sick of them and then I want to move on to something else. So yeah, I don't think I'll invest in the markers, and I've been having a lot of fun just coloring on my iPad, so. class this morning. I'm wearing this new set from Aritzia, and it's literally so comfortable. Feels like butter, and I'm obsessed with it. Basically, it's just a little jacket, leggings, and a little sports bra that I'm not gonna open right now because it is freezing in my house this morning. It's also just freezing outside, so see you guys when we get there. Okay, so I'm just getting ready quickly to go out and shoot with my freelance client. I'm running super late, so I'm trying to rush. I don't know how not to be late. Like, I am chronically never on time. This has just been the story of my life since forever. It drives my husband crazy, it drives literally everyone in my life crazy, except for the fact that I've pretty much surrounded myself with friends who are also chronically late. So that kind of helps. Something that's really been bothering me lately is my Dyson blowouts haven't been lasting for very long. And it has actually nothing to do with the blowout itself. I just feel like I guess not the texture of my hair, but like the state of my hair has changed. So it's like super dry at the bottom, but then it gets super greasy on my scalp. So like the bangs or like my fringe area and just like the top of my head gets super oily on day 2. I don't know what it is because I haven't changed my shampoo. So what I've been doing now is I've stopped using conditioner, which I actually don't think is helping because my ends are just getting a lot drier. I never put conditioner all the way up to my roots, but I was like, I don't know, is this gonna help? And it hasn't really been helping. So although I feel like maybe it has helped the blowout last longer, which is good. I feel like I have to wash my hair a lot more often, and I don't want to be doing that. So yeah, it's really annoying. If you guys have any tips on what I could do to combat that, because that is not it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it almost looks wet. Anyways, I got this new Lancome mascara in PR recently, and I'm not sure that I'm loving it. I don't have the greatest lashes. Oops. And I feel like I need something that separates them a little bit more. I feel like this is a little clumpy for my liking. I normally use like the pink lash idole tube. I think that's what it's called. That one's my favorite. It has kind of like a waxy brush, and that really like separates my lashes. I really do like that. I've been having to get a little creative with my filming situation this week because I forgot my tripod at my client's store. So I'm gonna go pick it up today, but it's actually really challenging to kind of film B-roll without a tripod because I film on my phone. I'm actually considering maybe buying a vlogging camera. I just need to know that I'm gonna stick to vlogging, which I guess if I did buy a camera, that would kind of be a reason to hold myself accountable to do it. But yeah, we'll see. I've really been liking to combine these two Makeup Forever lip liners. This one is in Wherever Walnut, and then I like to put Endless Cacao over top. I like this one because it gives my lips a little bit of color. I find like, especially in the wintertime, they kind of lack color and they're always kind of looking really pale and dry, which is not the vibe. And then this is the Endless Cacao, which is probably not everyone's cup of tea because it is quite dark, but I really like the definition that it gives. It like kind of creates a shadow and like the illusion that my lips are a little bit more plump, which I do really enjoy. I just pulled out whatever random gloss I had in my drawer. This is the Summer Fridays Brown Sugar Lip Balm. Honestly, all of the Summer Fridays lip balms are so nice. This is the one we're using today. Okay, now I actually really have to leave because I'm super late. One thing about me is I am an outfit repeater. But honestly, how cute is this sweater? I just got it in the mail from Oak and Fort, and I'm literally obsessed with it. I love the color. It's super warm and cozy. Listen, it's cold, okay? It's really cold, and all I want to be wearing is comfy, warm clothes, and this is really keeping my neck protected, which I love. I outfit repeat quite a bit in the winter just because it doesn't really matter what I'm wearing when I leave the house. I have a huge puffer jacket, so why does it really matter? You know what I mean? Okay, we're probably not working with the best lighting from this angle because the window is right behind me, so I'm probably backlit, but quite frankly, I just really don't care. Anyways, hello guys, happy Friday. I've just spent the morning filming some videos for Instagram and TikTok, and now I'm gonna go and take Winnie for a little walk. I have a little bit of work to do this afternoon, mostly freelance stuff, so I need to get to that ASAP. I was a little bit slow at moving this morning. I woke up pretty late, but guys, since the holiday break, I've been having such a hard time getting back into my routine and waking up early. I've never been a morning person, but I was getting into like a pretty good routine of getting up decently early, but honestly, anything before 8 a.m. is like impossible for me these days. So that's really bad. I need to get back into it. I'm gonna take Winnie for a walk. I have a little bit of work to get done. And then I'm actually going to meet up with some friends tonight. We're gonna order pizza and then we're gonna go bowling, which is really fun. We actually did this last year in January just because honestly, January in Montreal is such a depressing time. There's literally nothing to do. I mean, that's not true. There are things to do. There are a lot of outdoor activities to do if you're brave enough to face the cold. I'm personally not. That is not for me. So we like to do these little activities that we never normally do. So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really bad at bowling, but I think it'll be fun, and I probably won't vlog while I'm there, but I'll definitely get a few clips to add in here for you guys so you can see how good I am at bowling. The day definitely kind of got away from me yesterday. I don't even think I picked up the camera to say anything. Maybe I have like a couple of clips talking to you guys, but I just had a lot of things going on. So anyways, I'm gonna stop yapping now. I'm gonna go do what I said I'm gonna do, and then I will talk to you guys later. This turtleneck literally makes me look like a floating head. I just don't really have a neck to begin with, so I find wearing turtlenecks is like a little bit of a struggle, but it's fine. Hello guys, so it is Sunday now. As you guys can probably tell, I didn't insert any clips from bowling because we actually didn't end up going bowling. The friends that I was hanging out with We're actually all heading to the south of France next summer. Well, this summer, I guess, September 2025. We're all heading to the south of France to attend a wedding. And so it kind of just turned into a trip planning session, like impromptu trip planning. So that's what we ended up doing, but we will be rescheduling our bowling because we just need to do it. But anyway, so then I felt like maybe the vlog was kind of ending on a boring note. So today we were actually supposed to go out for brunch and do like a little vintage shopping in a really cute spot. But when we woke up this morning, we just kind of casually were checking the opening hours of the restaurant just to make sure, like, I don't know, just to double check like the time that it closed at, because we're kind of late risers. And turns out the restaurant was closed and they're on vacation, and it's kind of the only good brunch spot that we have in the area, and we didn't feel like going into the city because it's too hectic on the weekends. But then I was like, okay, but I'm still really craving brunch. So I decided to make pancakes. We kind of just ended up spending the day cleaning the house, tidying up some things. We had like removed our rug from our living room to host a New Year's party a few weeks ago, and we just like never put it back. So we kind of just like took the opportunity to do all those little things that we had been needing to do. And yeah, now I feel like the house is all fresh and clean and we're ready for a new week. And yeah, now we are going to be heading over to my parents, and my sister is going to be there, and we're going to spend a little bit of time before dinner finalizing the design of our kitchen, which I'm so excited about. I think I had mentioned this in a vlog a while back that we were planning to renovate our kitchen, and I think this year is going to be the year that we actually do it. I honestly can't wait. Like I said, our kitchen is functional, but it's definitely not designed to my liking, and I'm so excited to see that come together. Already just looking at the designs, I'm so excited, and I'm definitely going to show you guys more of that process once we get that going. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do tonight, and I think I'm just going to end the vlog here. I'm really hoping to vlog next week as well. I have a pretty busy week. I thought it could be fun to take you guys along. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.